Hello valued viewers, I hope you're all doing wonderfully well. Today's viewer request is do a beyond visual range battle with long range missile trucks. So I unpack that as meaning aircraft that can carry A, lots of missiles, i.e. being a missile truck, and B, those missiles being long range missiles. So an AIM-120C AMRAAM is a medium range missile. An AIM-120D is a long-range missile. A PL-15 is a long-range missile. So, I've chosen the aircraft that I can find in DCS with the most long-range missiles, and I hope I've interpreted your request right. We've got today Americans, A-18F Super Hornet, F-15EX Super Eagle, against Chinese J-15 Bravo and J-16 Delta variant. First, Superbug, armed to the teeth with AIM-120 Delta long-range AMRAAMs, 9 of them, and 2 high off-bore sight AIM-9 X-rays for close combat. F-15EX. We've actually technically got a hybrid. It's actually an F-15C mixed with an F-15E mixed with an F-15EX that we've got here. Just how we have to run it in game at the moment. Carrying 10 AIM-120D long-range AMRAAMs. All of these long-range missiles are capable of 100 nautical miles or further, by the way. Next, Chinese. They have their own long-range missile. The J-15 Bravo is going to carry 6 of them. PL-15, again with a range of about 120 miles. Also, 4 close-range PL-10s, the equivalent of the American AIM-9X Sidewinder. And the big J-16. We've got a batch 7 here. It's a 2-seater. This has 8 PL-15 long-range missiles and 4 close-range PL-10. So these are all big, hard-hitting, long-range missile trucks. The way missile trucks would work in real life is they would be loitering a long way from the battlefield. Closer to the hostiles would be a stealth or maybe even a AWACS from a long way, getting information on the hostile position. The missile trucks would then fire their missiles based on the data from the stealth fighter or the AWACS, and that would guide the missile in. Now that data link isn't available in DCS at the moment, so to simulate that we've had to change the radars in these aircraft a bit to make them see a bit further than they would in real life. So the radars are all extended range radars in these models today to simulate the ability to have the missiles fired on data link, i.e. using them as missile trucks. Today's battle is in Iran. Bullseye is in the middle of Iran here. 50 miles north are the Chinese fighters. 50 miles south are the American fighters, 100 nautical miles in between them to use those long-range missiles. It'll be round-based 2v2, simple as that. Predictions, guys. Just bearing in mind, I presume these missiles are about as good as each other, roughly, as they assume probably are in real life. Any predictions?
America?
Huh.
I think these are pretty equal.
Mutual destruction.
I should say one thing. The Chinese do also have a forward-looking infrared system based on the flanker. However, that's medium range at best. It's not going to have any part in, obviously, this huge 100-mile slugfest. Round 1. I'm in the F-15EX hybrid. Matrix is in the Superbug. Push, J-16. Cannonball, J-15. Now, assuming everything is roughly even matrix, have you got, and this is our first go and I don't really know what to expect, any plans?
You've got the performance in that aeroplane. I suggest you get up high, 50,000 feet plus, get fast, see if you can pick somebody up because they're not stealth, ripple off the missiles. I'll push, go low, and I'll crank on notches required, and I'll stand by if I can pick them up from low level. If you miss, I've got them from low level. Sounds good. Don't forget F10 data link is available and you can see Bullseye. Wish us luck, valued viewers. America, go! Supercap. Burner on. Up we go. Countermeasure test. Missile trucks to space. Okay. Spike.
Yup, I've got nails hostile so far. Looks like they're targeting you. Wow, I've never had to use the radar at 160 miles before. Hostile contact at 92 miles. 92 miles.
Shoot. Shoot.
We're within range of AIM-120D and AIM-120D out.
On defensive.
Roger. Yep, looks like it's got a PL-15 on you. Contacts are 85 miles. Okay, Angel's 30.
Recommitting.
Roger. What's your Angels?
0.
Nice.
Popping up.
Okay, I've got the other guy locked, and 2 more AIM-120Ds out. Boom, boom. Cap going offensive missile crank left. One's Angels 31, one's Angels 28. They're both 80 miles away, due north. Ingressing.
Shoot.
Roger.
Front views, I'm going to keep them locked. One's gone defensive. Okay, my meteors. They say meteor, but they're actually AIM-120Ds. What the best we can get with them. One's Angels. One's gone weird. It's just a radar screw.
Yeah, I'm not getting anything on radar.
Yeah, they're both turned cold now. Turning back in to have a look.
Shoot.
Spike.
Roger, I don't know why they're concentrating on you, but they are. Works for me. Okay, range has decreased severely to, stand by, 61 miles north, mixed altitudes. Cap.
Engage defensive.
2 more AMRAAM deltas out. Cap, offensive crank right, 55 nautical miles. Yep, they're just shooting at you for some reason.
I'm quite happy to soak it up at low level and
Roger.
you can pick them off.
Aye. Ah, damn it, I lost lock. What a waste of missiles. Alright, I'm chilling out. I'm just going to go notch a bit to ditch some missiles.
Roger.
SA check. Where is everyone? Okay, I'm ahead of you by about 10 miles. I've still got some missiles going in. Have we had any kills? Annoyingly, no. Missiles remaining. 1, 2, 3, 6 AMRAAMs left. Okay, I'm on a notch. Right. Turning and check it out. Hostiles are now lost. Okay. 1, Angels 4, cold. Other, can't find it. They're both busy dodging missiles.
Shoot.
40 miles, cap. AMRAAM out. Woof. Oh, I found the other one. AMRAAM out. 2 AMRAAMs at 35 miles. Offensive left crank. I should hopefully get some kills with that. Ah, lost lock again. They're both terrain masking now. However good these missiles are, they can't beat mountains in human ingenuity, unfortunately. At least I've not been fired at yet.
I can see your missile trails, but
Yeah.
my radar picks you up and not them.
Roger. Well, it's a good guide for now, at least. 26 miles, cap. Box 3, no escape. 2 missiles left. Splash 1, J-16. Offensive missile crank right. There's still 1 left. It is break. Cannonball. He's sneaky. Right, they're in front of us 20 to 30 miles, but they're in the mountains.
Roger.
So, whatever that means.
Missile 12
Oh, get shot.
high.
Cap defensive. Missile defeated. Cap turning hot. Where are you? We're on top of each other now at Bulls. Okay, we've pushed them north of Bulls.
Roger.
5 miles behind you. Tally, you on scope. He's right. He's near you somewhere, but I can't get a lock.
Shoot.
He's in front of you by 15 miles. Cap, Fox 3. He's flaring and heading due north of deck. Due north deck, just behind a mountain.
Tally.
My last
12
miss.
o'clock low.
Take him. I'm putting out to go defensive.
Missile.
Roger.
9 o'clock low.
That lost him. He's
9 o'clock
Roger.
low.
Just find a way keeping him busy. Dodging missile. Clean. Right. It's now an ACM hunt.
Can you AWACS for me, Cap?
Stand by. All I can tell you is you're about merged, but I've got no more information. I'm 5 miles to your north, and I'm looking as well. He will almost certainly be low in those squiggly mountains. Remember, he is a flanker. I'm looking too. I think he's probably to our east slightly. The last time I saw him running east. Oh, flanker. He is to your east. He's gone by and a hit.
Roger.
Shoot.
I have one more AMRAAM left. Sweet. Man, missile truck rocks. Okay, he's 5 miles to your east. He's just gone by the mountain. Right, I am
Tally.
guns only. Right, take
Fox
him.
3.
Nice. Right. Did the missile hit?
Negative impact.
God, the son of a bee. Right, keep the information flowing because I'm blind.
I'm in his 6. He's damaged.
Tally.
He's ejected.
Yes! Gunfight, well done. That, sir, is friggin' teamwork.
Hit him with the missile. Second my sidewinders.
Well done, really good work. Okay, I'll see you in debrief. So, cap goes high, matrix goes low. We're getting less than great results from the superbug radar. That's just how it is at the moment. I launch at 89 nautical miles over 100 statute miles with they're showing up as meteors. I'm not sure why. We based it on the meteor code, but they are aim on 20Ds. I don't know reasons. No fire from the Chinese yet, though they were spiking us. Okay, they started firing at 70 miles on matrix, and I'm quite happy for him to just sit there and get shot. My meteor just went to space. It's very hard, obviously, to keep a track at 100 miles. There's our ballistic. Note the different flight path of my missiles to theirs. Is it realistic? Ugh, probably not. It's the best I can do. If anyone else is out there and willing to help me with the flight models, please do. It's obviously not my strong suit. Wow, they tracked right up to the end. Look at that.
Yeah, that 90-degree turn.
That's
now 180.
horrible. Yeah. Jesus, I feel sorry for those Chinese. They did a great job dodging them both. Well done, boys. I keep them under pressure. The Chinese missiles are coming back down from space now. Man, long-range missile trucks are cool. I know, by the way, we could have used a core game. We could have used a Tomcat, for instance, but it's not a bomb truck. It's just not a missile truck. It can only carry, what, six long-range missiles? So I wouldn't really consider it a missile truck when you've got these, which are carrying 10 and 12. So, yeah. But I guess technically could have taken part.
It's a missile mini.
Which is weird when you're talking about the Tomcat, right? Great dodging by the boys. We've got Killer, Cannonball, literally dodging meteors. I'm just going to call them meteors, screw it. As they show up. Amazing work by the boys. And that said, I just notched one right there, look.
It had just run out of batteries.
Works for me. I'm putting more pressure on, but so are the boys putting pressure back. I'm in a lucky position that most of the Chinese fire went on Matrix, so he could be defensive and suck up those missiles while I sat and pressured the boys. And finally, I caught Killer here between mountain ranges, and there's not much he can do. Meteors / aim on 20Ds, which in game are basically the same thing, by the way. I hit him once, and he's out. Hit him twice. More PL-15s coming in. At that point, we're in that weird position where missile trucks just become dogfighters again. Very heavy dogfighters. Because, and this is where you really want an F-16 or something, but...
Right, this is where you want your F-35 and your forward-looking fighters so they can continue to track the missile for you, and the F-15 or the missile trucks can just turn around and head back to base or start doing your chainsaw.
So that F-35 could be up at Angels 50 looking down over the mountain, right? Whereas we can't do that here in our jets. Okay, I'm still firing and Cannonball's still firing. What a great match this is, guys. Really shows how to do it. And both of us are being clever or being sensible, going defensive, notching the missiles. As good as these missiles are, they still comply to physics and you can still notch them and beat them kinematically. Matrix is closing the gap. I am we're feeding information. I'm saying he's going east. Matrix responds by heading east. We put him in a pincer and there's not much Cannonball can do at this point unless he gets really lucky. Matrix sees him, starts firing meteors / aim on 20Ds, aim 9Xs. And it's only a matter of time. Catches him with something and kills him. Well done, guys. Brilliant match there. Everyone just done really well. I found it thoroughly exciting. I'm going to go to the Chinese side now. Round 2. Scott, F-15, Killer, Super Hornet, Strider, J-16, Cap, J-15. I suggest, because we've got flanker tech here, forward looking infrared, I would suggest us staying relatively low, let them command the sky and shoot them from ground up. But any other ideas?
No, after watching the last match, I don't know what to do.
Roger. Well, one thing's for sure, we've got lots of missiles, we've got lots of telegraph poles, so let's use them, let's put them in the sky. Worst case scenario, it scares them, upsets them, ruins their chi. It also makes us lighter, and I would prefer to get them into dogfights. Flanker is going to win in a dogfight, probably. Right, good luck, 3, 2, 1, go. I'm going to splay slightly to the left. I just don't want to be right down the gullet. I want to do something different. Valid viewers, got to remember how to fly this. Boom, 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 boom. Ah, tally them already. Boof.
Gotta launch one.
I'm going to start launching PL-15s. I'm almost certainly out of parameters, but PL-15 out. Oof. Good song. Alright. No, all is well. Right, defensive missile crank. Offensive missile crank, sorry.
One of them is cranking to our left.
Duly noted.
One is hot still.
Spike. Okay, I've got a good PL-15 shot on a guy. Ah, I've lost him off radar. God damn it. Right, I'm going to the mountains. What I've learned to do every now and then, valued viewers, to ditch the missiles that are in the air is just put a low notch in, like this, and it will ditch any Meteor / A-120Ds that are in the air at the moment. Yeah, I'm heading to the next mountain range as well. Good idea to find out where the fuel gauge is, and I can't see it either, so no fuel gauge for us, I guess. Alrighty then. Yep, I'm at the same hills as you.
Almost the range.
Alright, gonna have a pop up and have a look.
There's still one high.
Roger.
I think he's looking at you.
Alright. What vector have you got him on? I don't see him for some reason. Am I blind? Oh, yeah.
160.
Doesn't matter, found him.
He's pointing towards your direction.
Right, TWSing this time. Give him a silent lock. It's at 100 kilometers. And
In range. Missile on me.
Roger. Okay, you take that missile. I'm going to keep pumping him. 100 kilometers, 60 miles. I'm clean. Assuming he's not using... Oh shit, I'm not clean. It's using TWS. That is not good. Flare. Chaff. 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 Get behind a mountain. Oh, bollocks! Sorry. Caught me out. God damn it. Man, A-120D, way OP. Gotta be so freaking careful. That was Scott, the son of a B.
He still got me.
Yeah, I'm just not very good in these Chinese jets for some reason. Oof. Okay, it's interesting tactic so far, viewers, in that no one's committed to bullseye this time. Distance between fronts are 60 miles. It's quite a ways to go yet. Everyone's gone pretty much defensive, which is probably the right thing to do. 55 miles between fronts. How's that bog doing? Supersonic.
Hear those radar pings. I can't tell where they are.
Mm-hmm.
Really sucks.
Yeah, you know the rough direction they're going to be anyway.
Thinking they can be sneaking around.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to learn from Ivan on the stone burner.
Mm-hmm.
He's far away.
Got a PL-15 out on Scotty. Secondary motor. To space. Distance between fronts of 38 miles. I think your missile's actually still tracking. It's flying a bit weird, but I think it's going to come down on someone's head. Distance between fronts of 33 miles. Good show. J-16 regressing. Secondary motor in. I think this is tracking look value. No, it's not. Maybe it is. No, I think the first one was out of battery. I'm not sure what Scott's doing. He's just running away. I mean, I'm not sure his doctrine here, but distance between fronts of 20 miles. Scott's aggressing. Strider's missile out. Poof.
You can see that one.
See how many sticks you got left? Ooh, you are out of long-range missiles, sir. Dogfight missiles only. Got through them quickly.
I got no ranging information on these.
Yep. No, you haven't.
What was that?
Not allowed to say, but it's a thing.
Maybe something flew past me, I don't know.
They're triangulating your position. Boys are working as a good team here. Boys are working as a great team. Good notch. Good notch. You just dodged a whole bunch. Oh. Oh, you hit. Ah, yeah.
Oh no, I crashed.
They did a brilliant. Oh, right.
Happens at last.
Welcome to DCS mods. Well done, them. Welcome back. So, we just got ultimately thrashed there by better tactics. Simple as that. So off we go. Scott is high. Killer is low. We start off by spamming a load of missiles out just to keep you busy, basically. And we've got more missiles than we need. Well, we thought we did anyway.
Didn't get any alerts on those.
They never got near you, I don't think. We then hide in the mountains. We know those Meteor / AIM-120s are just... Ds are just better than our missiles, I think. So we've learnt to hide in the mountains. Like flankers do. Beat the first few. Look at that. I got hit by your first missile, Scott. That is so frustrating. Stupid of me. Shouldn't have done that. Our first missile remaining down.
You didn't nudge in time. Like you were before.
So annoying, but just the way it goes sometimes. Then it goes a big tactical game. Strider just flies a lot better than me today. He dodges your meteors. Then the Blues really put their tactics in here. Bog goes low. F-15 covers high. So they've got everything covered, which is really good.
And actually, Matrix had a great idea. He had me hang back since the bug wasn't having the great radar, so I was acting as a radar for him, AWACS.
Yep, you were. You could literally direct him on, as you did, obviously. So Scott's here, out of essential danger, or has the ability to notch, and call it and guiding this guy in, while this guy can just stay low and out of sight, so he doesn't get shot at. And then he can just surprise Strider at the last minute and just kills him with a bunch of missiles point blank. Just better tactics, outflown in every way, guys. We'll do one more, I think, guys. Stand by.
Let's have you break right on 90 degrees for about 30 seconds, and on break left. I'll break right for about 30 seconds with noses cold, and then after that, go turn in with noses warm.
All right, guys. So we've got last match: Matrix, Superbug, Killer, F-15, Scott, J-16, Strider, J-15. I'm going to go off comm so I can hear but not talk. Good luck, gentlemen. So distance between them
high.
is 100
Yeah, stay
high.
So I am turning 270.
Superbug's going down. The 15's going up. One thing we found is the Superbug radar is just not as good as the F-15 radar. Even when we buff it. Don't know why. But F-15 can lock it at 100 miles. Superbug can only lock it at about 60 miles. For reasons, let's have a look.
Oh, I can see a lot more in this thing compared to the J-16.
Oh, really?
There's like no RWR in that.
I'm seeing it. It's hard to find.
These boys are notching immediately, and that is to negate these guys' radar and missiles.
Line. It's telling me the distance.
Oh, that's sick.
84 miles.
All right, let's go ahead and turn towards Bulls with noses hot.
Off they go. Look at them using tactics and stuff. Oh, this guy has almost stalled his jet. He's kept his eye on his airspeed.
I'm getting locked. Oh, my TDC isn't working. Great.
Strider launch 1. Fox 3, so I should say.
Evading.
Both sides have long-range missiles out.
My controls aren't set right.
Yeah, same with mine.
Missile and Strider, 1 evasive.
60 miles between missiles. Red's back in the notch. For some reason, the Blues just seem to have better radars, better missile. No, not better radars. Maybe it's just the better missiles, but we're forcing the Chinese to go into notches.
And they are just spamming me, but you know what? I'm going to use that to my advantage. I'm going to let them run out of missiles.
They have got all the missiles. All the freaking missiles.
Fighter Fox 3. It's 3 missiles so far.
Oh, the F-15's getting slightly dry, look.
Oh, I'm shooting at a missile. It's coming right at me.
Mm-hmm.
That thing's going fast.
Apparently this one's going for a missile. Nah, I don't think it is. It's lobbing. 60 miles between fronts. Chinese up here defensive. Americans aggressive as usual. Have these missiles been dumped is the question.
How are you doing right now?
Yes, they have.
I am trying to set my controls.
Oh.
Huh. How about that? Probably should have done that before, but at least I think it's outrun the missiles. Yeah, the 400 knots is outrun the missiles. It doesn't.
Well, they definitely are watching me.
Oh, Scott, really?
Oh, I crashed into the ground just as I was pulling up. God damn it.
Get another one. Hurry up, Scott, and turn around. It's just Scott being Scott. I'll let him have another one. He wouldn't have been
I
here
forgot
anyway.
you were here, Cap.
I'm listening, but I'm muted, so I can hear what you're saying. So no more slagging my mama off, yo. Are you set up now, Scott?
Yes, me and Mrs. Heifer are definitely set up.
Right. If you shot any missiles off before dying, just dump them into the sky, just to be fair.
Yeah, I haven't. Not yet.
Every time I turn in, there's a missile on me.
Yes, there is.
I'm ignoring those.
Well, it's all fair and square so far. I know Scott died, but it wasn't his fault. He was messing around with his controls, which is a normal thing in DCS if you're a player yourself. 60 miles. That's a dangerous missile.
And now weapon fire won't work. Woohoo!
Fuck's sake, Scott. Launch permission override, question mark? Off I go.
Probably. Hang on.
It's going to die one way or another.
Okay, got that back on, just evading.
No, you're not. Booth.
Did you just die?
Yeah. There's not much I can do about it, Scott. You didn't have your controls set up. You're out. Strider, good luck.
Yeah, that was my bad. And I just crashed.
I can't coach you, Strider, but I can tell you, you are 40 miles from bullseye at 215. I'm unmuting myself.
What do you see right now?
I'm cold. I know he's getting close.
Matrix is going to be on the deck. How far from you are Bulls?
I might break my wings.
You're down?
You
No,
know,
not yet. What I just heard on there.
and kaput. Beaten fair and square, guys. Well, sort of. You still alive? No, you're definitely not alive. Alright, guys, I think we'll knock it off there. Oh, man. I don't know if long-range missile fights are fun or not. Okay, guys, I was watching that, but I'll quickly show anyway. So, good notching from the Reds. Drew the Blues in. Massive aggression from the Blues. Scott got caught with his pants down. He couldn't drive his... He had control problems or whatever. Killed himself. Allowed him to respawn. And then just walked into a missile. So that's Scott. The Blues did the usual thing. Matrix went in. Low. Killer. High. Covering. Strider was out 40 miles or so. Local mountain range. Wrong place, wrong time. Didn't have any cover. Got caught out just like I got caught out. And got shot down. Is dead. And that's it, guys. Which leads us to our conclusions. At least the way we've got it set up, I would say the NATO jets are massively more powerful with the Meteor/A120D. The PR-15s just don't seem to be performing as well. Question mark, maybe they're more realistic. Let us know what you think, valued viewers. I've struggled to fly the Chinese jets as well. I'm just not as good at them, and I found their sensors more difficult to operate. Was it fun? I personally didn't find it very fun, just launching missiles out at 100 miles and, like, you know, not even see any kills. I like it when it gets close and personal, so I didn't find it very fun, so we probably won't do it again, but it showed an interesting, different way of fighting at least. Feedback from you guys.
Okay, well, in terms of fighting, I've only been with Chinese jets so far, but basically having a 24/7 missile warning just makes you wonder, am I even in danger right now? They turn in, I'm not sure.
Well, the problem is the Blues were firing at you in single target track mode, which means it warned you as soon as it comes off the rails, and they're doing that on purpose because it just freaks you out, and you say you think you're always being shot. So now we're in a weird position where an STT at 100 miles is actually more useful than TWS because it keeps you from fighting. So you think you're always being shot, so you never know when the missile is actually close, right? That's the problem, right?
These AIM-120Ds are so good that, you know how with the F-14, you know, sometimes they offer going TWS instead of STT to get that surprise attack. These AIM-120Ds just, you know, usually find their mark if they can go pitbull.
Yep. They're very hard to dodge.
Well, supposedly the AIM-120Ds have a range of over 100 miles. 120 if you're at the right altitude and speed. So I think these are a little closer to the mark. As far as speed goes, I think it's a little high, but that being said, I loved flying the J-16 and the F-15EX. Just being able to use the ASIF radar and track everything way ahead of the bug was an excellent advantage in being able to just be a radar station for him. Even if I wasn't actively in the fight, I was able to guide my wingman exactly where he needed to be.
That's a good comment. And you're carrying a lot of missiles as well, which is useful to keep the bad guy's head down. The only reason you could keep the Chinese down and defensive all the time is that you've got so many missiles, right?
Exactly. I just pickle off one or two and then go cold and circle around and give Killer a good situational display and guide him in. And then if he ends up firing off, then we'll chainsaw and do it again.
I should add that the RWR and the J-15 points you directly at where the enemy is, which was nice for me.
Yeah, that's good. All right, guys. That is China's missile trucks versus US missile trucks, all non-stealth options, obviously. As best we can do them with the tech we have available at the moment, it's different. It certainly is different, but definitely NATO won today. I hope you enjoyed that and see you later. The main Grim Reapers videos are now being split between this YouTube channel and the Grim Reapers 2 YouTube channel. So if you want to see all of the Grim Reapers videos, please consider subscribing to both channels. And thank you for watching.